let's jump right into it. Guys, how to get what you want in life. And for all you crybabies, this involves work. So if you don't want to do any work, now's the time to get the fuck out of here. Go watch some Barney videos. Go wax your asshole. Whatever the you got to do, because today's episode is for men only. This is an episode that is going to change your life if you follow the steps. I don't give a shit how old you are, what excuses you have, none of that bullshit. If you take action, you will get results. Financially set, sexually set, healthy as a ox. I am killing it. I am killing the game. And it's because I implement these 7 things that we're going to go through right now. Number 1, you know what's in my wallet. Clear as day, you know what's in my wallet. My personal Declaration of Independence. My Constitution. My letter of demands that I give to the world. Demands, not request. Demands. I demand this from my short time on this planet. I have my goals here, written down on this paper. And that's what number 1 is. Number 1, clearly define what you want. Clearly define what you want and write it down. Write it down so it is anchored in reality and anchored in your mind. Guys, if you do not clearly define what you want, then you are not going to get what you want. I got in consultations with some guys, and they just get on the consultation. They say, okay, what are we supposed to do? I'm like, what are we supposed to do? What do you want? What do you want? And a lot of guys are just directionless, floating through life, okay? They come to me and they say, well, you're supposed to tell me what I'm supposed to want, right? You're supposed to give me the plan. No, that is up to you, okay? It is up to you. It is not up to anybody else. The clearer you can define what you want, the more accurate you can be in targeting what you want and going after it. Number 1, clearly define what you want. Number 2, you have to define a strategy to achieve what you want. This is a concept I like to say, pay yourself every day. Pay yourself every day. You need to define a strategy to achieve what you want, okay? If you want to get 6-pack abs, then you need a fitness plan, okay? You need a fitness plan. You need a diet plan. Probably need a personal trainer or a digital personal trainer, right? You can go to our local dude, Myron Gaines from Unplugged Fitness. There are multiple ways to do it, but you have to get a strategy, okay? You have to get a strategy to achieve what you want. You have to plan out the strategy. I don't care how incompetent you are, okay? I don't care how dumb you think you are. Just start, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to evolve into number 3. Execute your strategy 6 days a week. No excuses. 0 excuses. All right? What's worse? Feeling bad about your job, feeling bad about your shit and slowly suffering, but knowing that that suffering is forever? Or you execute your strategy is going to be hard, yeah, but anything that is hard is not harder than being a loser for the rest of your life. So you got to get with the program, or you got to get out the door. If you're not executing 6 days a week, I don't feel sorry for you. You deserve to have a shit life, because the life of a high performer, okay, the life of a man who lives in that top 20% like me is an awesome fucking life. But I work my fucking ass off to get here. And let me tell you something. I work my fucking ass off. I have whatever I want. Okay? I got my $20,000 Rolex. I love it. I'm shopping for houses right now, which I'm going to turn into some badass rental property that's going to be bringing me in anywhere between $3,000 to $6,000 net profit a month on easy mode. 33. I'm a dinosaur in the pimp game, but I'm still winning and I'm still executing at a high level. 7 days a week, you will wreck your body. You need one day to take that time off. You just need one day. 7 days a week you up. 7 days in the week in the gym you up. 7 days a week grinding. Long term, it's not good. You need rest. Don't believe these idiots who say, oh, grind, 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 your health. 6 days a week, grind. You grind Monday to Saturday. Sunday, take the day off, okay? Call your bitches. Get in to bed with a beautiful woman. Sleep until noon. Sleep until 2. Sleep until 6 p.m. if you need to, okay? But the 7th day, truly do whatever you fucking want to recharge. If you want to sit in bed like I do sometimes and watch anime all day, anime your brains out, bro. If you want to play video games all day, do it. You want to order a pizza and just say, I need to just de-stress, that's fine. That one day is your day to do whatever you want. I don't advise drinking or doing drugs on that day because that is going to affect your performance on the next day. You know, eating a pizza is not going to kill you, right? A personal pizza, whatever. Eating an ice cream sundae, not going to kill you. But alcohol, smoking a lot of weed, hope you're not doing blow, you know, that kind of shit on your 7th day, not a good idea. But sleeping extra, eating naughty food, playing video games, whatever, as long as you can de-stress, because you have to lower your cortisol levels. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and the stress hormone clings to fat, makes your hair fall out. It ruins you. And the cortisol hormone causes inflammation as well, and inflammation is like one of the biggest sources of all sickness. So you do not want to be dealing with any excessive health benefits or anything that is excessively damaging to your health benefits, okay? Number four is very important, and I want you to pay attention. If you don't do number 4, you're cutting corners, and it's really not, it's just really a bad thing. It's very important, okay? Track your results. Track your results, okay? If you're trying to lose weight, you need to get on that scale. You need to do what I say every morning. And some people say, don't weigh yourself every day. Shut the up, okay? It is a scientific, it is so clear as day. Know that if you track on a daily basis, you're going to have more data to understand which direction you're heading. You do that every single day. Every single day you do that. There's no excuse. If you want to save money, tell me how many of you guys have done this, because I've done this, all right? Track everything you spend for a month. Every single day, every receipt you get, every time you spend money, take it, write it down. If you can't get accurate feedback, there's no point in you tracking or doing anything. Because if you don't track your results, okay? If you do not track your results, then you're not going to know where you stand. You're not going to know where you are. You're not going to know where you're going. You're just not. It's not going to happen. The reason I ask you to track your results is because you need to know, is your plan efficient or is your plan inefficient? Number 5, you need to reassess your plan every 1, 3, and 6 months. You're going to start plateauing. And that's when you're going to have to start changing up your plan. As your skill level increases, the difficulty of your strategy must also increase. As your skill level increases, you have to increase the difficulty of your strategy. Number 6 is continuously study the field that you want success in. But continuously studying the field that you want success in is really something that most people don't do. You need to consistently be looking to educate yourself in the area that you want to be excellent in. Guess what? Your skills, no matter who you are, your skills are slowly deteriorating as the world progresses. So if you're not consistently educating yourself on the marketplace or the field that you want success in, then you're not going to get it. Or it's going to be way harder because you might be doing outdated techniques. But if you're not consistently studying in the field that you want to be in, you're ice skating uphill. You're making things way harder than they need to be. Which leads us to number 7. Number 7 is get a mentor. Get a mentor. All right? A lot of you guys may be thinking, oh, here he comes. He just wants to tell us to buy a consultation or get into body language mastery. That's why he's saying it. No, you dumb shit. Since the beginning of time, mentorship has been a thing. If you wanted to learn to be a blacksmith, you went and worked with a blacksmith. If you wanted to learn to be a baker, you went and worked with a baker. If you wanted to be a scientist, you went and worked with a scientist. If you don't have a mentor, doing it on your own is going to be exponentially harder. Why do you think I hang out with millionaires as often as I can? Because I'm not a millionaire. And the millionaire data that they have up here is better than my 6-figure-a-year data that I have up here. I want that 7-figure-a-year data. They have it. If you don't have somebody to guide you, it's just going to be way harder, okay? When I was learning how to get my game really down-packed, okay, I had met Tim. If you guys read my blog, you know about Tim. Tim couldn't type to save his life. Tim had the dorkiest mohawk haircut ever, but women loved him. He just had this aura about him that just pulled women in like no other. It was something I could not even, at that point in my life, now I have that, but at that point in my life, I could not believe what I had seen. And this is when I was working at the nightclub. And it's funny, everybody was hating on Tim. Everybody was talking shit about him behind his back to me. I straight up went to Tim. I was like, dude, you need to teach me what the you know. But he was just a natural alpha. And he told me, just be yourself, man. And I was just like, that's not been working. You know, he was so good, he didn't know how good he was. And Tim's the man. Tim is the man. And I followed him around. I lifted weights with him. I talked with him for the longest time. And when that guy was just so alpha too, man. That guy was like, you just had to do what he said when you're around him or it was going to be trouble. That guy was just a natural born leader. And he just had peak hot girls coming after him all the time. And I decided to learn from him. And it's just unbelievable how good he is. But if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have somebody guiding you, if you don't have somebody teaching you what to do and where to do it, how to do it, how to reassess what you're doing, letting you know, hey, this absolutely doesn't work. Instead of you thinking, oh, well, I read this book, maybe this is going to work. And then you go out and waste your time, you do it, and it doesn't work. And then you're like, well, now what do I do next? You're just wasting time in the wild, wildly swinging a sword, trying to hit a target. Just, you don't know what you're doing. It's not a good thing. It's a waste of time. Guys, get a mentor. This is the fastest way to speed up your results. This is the fastest way to get knowledge that you cannot even find that are in books. Because the people who decide to write books, these are not the end-all, be-all educational sources. A lot of people have so much more mental resources up here that they forget even to put on paper form, okay? So don't waste any time. Get a mentor. It will cut your learning curve by 50%. Masculine Mentality says, for every champion to unlock his true potential, he needs to be the apprentice of a skilled master.